Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2019 very high specification Honda Civic automatic. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. Cared for and maintained to a very high standard with a 5-stamp service history. Just starting with the front of the vehicle, as you'd expect with the very low mileage, there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the vehicle. Front of the car really couldn't be any better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of absolute minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them just so you can see how insignificant they are. As I said, front of the vehicle couldn't be any better. I'll get a close up to all the bumper corners as we go around the car as well to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. No marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper lower down, can also be common. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. I'll get a close-up of all 4 of the alloy wheels as we go around the car as well to show you how nice they are. Starting with the passenger front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see any marks at all. The car has premium branded tyres fitted all round. Always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle, as you'd expect from a car with a 5-stamp service history. Can't see anything negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same. Can't see any scratches, chips, etc. Get low down also, so you can see there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks also. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the electric panoramic sunroof. Fantastic feature to have. Moving along the passenger door, I really can't see anything to mention. Get a close-up underneath the passenger door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the front doors. Can't spot any chips to the passenger door edge. Again, can be quite common. Just point out on the front doors, it's got the keyless entry as part of the high specification. Onto the rear door, exactly the same as the passenger front. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out. Again, alloy wheel, struggling to see any marks at all. Moving along the door, there's no scratches again underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Onto this rear panel, there isn't anything to mention. Take you into the vehicle from the passenger side. Firstly, I'll point out there's no marks to the passenger step. Can be very common. People get into a vehicle, drag their feet slightly, mark the step, but not the case with this Honda Civic. Inside the car couldn't be any better. High specification includes the full leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the passenger seat. Really no sign of any wear to point out. Cars had the genuine Honda Civic overmats fitted from new, done the job, protected all the carpets. Overmat fitted there. We'll remove the overmats for the photographs just so you can see they've done the job, protected all the carpets. I've already removed the driver's one so you can see the driver's footwell. Show you the sunroof from inside the car. Great feature to have. Front seats are heated. Also got the satellite navigation, rear view camera. So very high specification. I will add as well, there's no unwanted odours with the car, no smells of smoke or pets. As I've already said, couldn't be any better inside, no problems at all. Just taking you into the rear of the car. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight that. Also get a close up to the step going into the rear of the car. Rear of cars can be very common, see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seat belts, but not the case with this Honda Civic. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seats either, can also be common. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle, again, bumper corner free from any scuffs or marks. There's also no marks to the centre of the bumper, can be very common. People park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but not the case on this Civic. No scuffs to the underside either. Let's just look at it. Rainwater which is dried on the plastic bumper corner there. Just rub that off so you can absolutely see it's not a mark to the plastic. As I moved along, it just looked like it was, but just moved that away with my polishing cloth so you can see absolutely not the case. As I was saying, those scuffs to the bumper corner lower down, onto the tailgate of the car. Again, there isn't anything to mention. Inside the luggage compartment, same as the rest of the interior, really couldn't be any better. All nice and clean. Parcel shelf of course is present. Just get a close up to the top of the bumper just to show you there's no sign of any luggage rash. All the plastic's nice in the luggage compartment as well. Sometimes people carelessly load in items and end up marking the top of the bumper, but absolutely not the case with this cherished Honda Civic. Again, bumper corner free from any scuffs. Looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, same as the passengers, struggling to see a single parking dent. As I've already said, all alloy wheels, really nice. Again, struggling to see any marks. Onto this rear panel, certainly no scratches or parking dents. I'm struggling to see even the most minor of stone chips, I really am. All the door edge really nice. Again, underneath the handle, exactly the same. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, very easy to mark the steps by catching a seatbelt in there, but not the case with this Honda Civic. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get close up to the edge of the seat again to highlight that. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. If there's going to be any chips to one of the door edges or marks underneath the handle, usually on the driver's door for obvious reasons, but again, not the case with this Honda Civic. Struggling to see anything to mention at all. Again, get low down so you can see there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Both mirror covers free from any scuffs, nothing negative on the driver's front wing. Driver's alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you, struggling to see any marks. It really is an absolutely cherished example. As I go around the entire vehicle, inside and out, I really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. A couple of the most minor stone chips to the front of the vehicle, which are to be expected and which you have to be very close to even notice at all. Other than them, struggling to see anything. Into the vehicle from the driver's side, again, driver's step free from any marks or scuffs. Driver's seat couldn't be any better. Absolute minimal wear to the edge of the seat. Again, those over mats protected all the carpets. Driver's footwell free from any wear. Just lean into the vehicle just to show you can see the center console. You do see plenty of cars where people have jumped in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, ended up marking it slightly, but not the case with this Honda Civic. All driver's door card, no problem again. You often see where it's a little bit warm, where people have rested their arm, but again, not the case, or a few marks to the trim. As I said, an absolutely cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, I'm struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Really is an absolutely cherished example. Cared for, maintained to the highest standard with a 5-stamp service history, premium branded tyres all round, just give an indication of the level of care and maintenance afforded to this automatic Civic. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer just to make sure the vehicle is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this high specification Honda, you can pop to our website, model a finance quote and apply for finance directly through our website. We absolutely guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the vehicle for an outside finance broker or company, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. I've just gone around the vehicle one final time there just to make sure I haven't missed anything, and I say for the whole car, really could not be any better. Struggling to see anything to point out. thanks very much for taking the time to watch the video. If you require any further information or you would like to arrange a viewing, then please don't hesitate to get in touch.